Welcome to College Office, and this is a short tutorial for students on how to use the student access module of College Office. So as a student, go to collegeoffice.org or collegeoffice.com and then enter your username and your password and click login. And this will bring you to the home page, and the home page will show you all the terms or all the semesters during which you have been enrolled in the institutions. So let me first go over one feature that you will need, though, is sometimes how to change your password. Changing your password is very easy. You see your name is displayed on the upper left corner here. Simply click on your name. Then this will bring a form with some information about you, such as your username, your name here on the top, the primary email that we have on file in the system, a picture of you if one is available, and on the lower right corner you have the button which says password. Click on this button and here you can change your password. You will need to enter your current password and then to enter your new password twice to make sure there is no typo mistake, and then you click OK. Now, when you first receive an email from College Office with your username and password, the password which is generated is a very cryptic password, difficult to remember. So I would recommend that you simply copy the password using your keyboard, the copy and paste function on your computer. Copy the password from the email and then paste it into the current password field. Now, when you use College Office, in order to go back to a previous screen of the application, you will use the back button of your browser. Now, this button is different based upon the browser you're using. Here I'm using Internet Explorer, and so I click on the back button, and this brings me back to my home page. Now, I see here that as a student, I was enrolled in 3 semesters. So if I want to have the details of a semester, I'm going to click on, let's say, Fall 2016. And here's a summary of all the information for Fall 2016. My name here, and then the information, my grade level, whether I'm a full-time student or not, whether I'm a first-time student or not, number of credits I have tried, number of credits I have earned, number of points I have earned, and my GPA in the semester. Now, of course, this information will only become available at the end of the semester once the grades have been recorded by the teachers. Now, I have different tabs here on the screen. The next tab is Classes, and this will show all the classes into which I'm enrolled for this semester. And if I have received a grade, then the grade will appear here. So here, in this case, the grades have already been entered, and as a student, I've received a B in each of my classes. The code of the class, the title of the class, number of credits for the class, and here is a summary of my attendance history into the class. Green, number of times I was present. Orange, number of times I was late. Red, number of times I was absent. Gray, number of times I was excused. The next tab on the screen is Independent Courses. Nothing is listed here, but this would list any independent course that you are taking with the institution apart from a class setting, maybe under the individual advisor or a situation like this. Schedule, the next tab, Schedule, list your schedule for this semester based upon the classes in which you are enrolled. Day of the week, time, frequency of the class is every week or every 2 weeks, duration of the class, start date and end date, code of the class, title of the class. So here I have 2 classes on Mondays and I have classes on Tuesday and Thursday. Now this schedule is going to translate into a series of class meetings, a specific day on the calendar, a specific Monday in January or specific Monday in February, and this is going to be here on your tab which says Attendance. Now attendance is all the sessions, all the class that you are supposed to have attended. Monday, September 19 at 7:30, you had TH 101. And here's your attendance as it has been recorded in the system. If the teacher did not record attendance, it will be marked as unknown. Otherwise, it will be marked as either present, late, absent, or excused. And finally, the last tab on the screen shows the financial transaction that you have incurred with the institution during the term. So you see here, I have incurred a couple charges, I've made a couple payments, and I've received a credit. Well, this is it for this part of the application. So you see it's very simple. It gives you access to the basic information that you need to know about your participation in the classes with the institution. Now to go back to the home screen, I click on the upper left corner on the home button here. So I could do the same with any of the semesters in which I've been enrolled and see this information. Now the last thing I would like to show you in this tutorial is how to print reports. Now depending on the institution you are in, different reports are going to be made available to you. But if you want to print those reports, go to the lower right corner of the screen and you see the print button. Click on this button. And here are different reports made available to me by my institution. If I want to know what a report is about, I can click on the question mark, and this gives me a brief explanation of what the report is about. Now please notice here there is a message on the upper left corner of the screen. It says you must allow pop-ups from collegeoffice.org in order to print reports. Now this is very important. If you click on one of those buttons and nothing happens, then it means that your browser is blocking the pop-ups from collegeoffice.org or collegeoffice.com, depending on the URL that you have used in order to access the application. So you will need to instruct your browser to enable pop-ups from collegeoffice.org or collegeoffice.com. Now it's usually fairly simple, but it's different for every browser. Usually when you first try to access a report, if the browser blocks it, you will see a message somewhere in the upper. For some browsers I have it on the upper side of the browser. I think Internet Explorer shows the message on the bottom of the browser, and usually with the message comes a little option for you to allow the pop-ups for this website into your browser. So you should always allow the pop-ups for in your browser for collegeoffice.com or collegeoffice.org. Now, once you have done this, then to print a report is very simple. You simply need to click on the report you would like to print. So let's say here I want to look at my schedule. I'm going to click my schedule. And as often with those reports, there are some parameters that I need to enter. In this case, I need to select the schedule for which of the terms. So let us suppose I want to print my schedule for fall 2016. I select fall 2016 and now I click View Report. And here is my schedule for the fall of 2016. I can print this report, click the print button here, or I can also choose to export this report as a Microsoft Word, Microsoft Excel document, or simply as a PDF. Now notice that when you print a report, a new tab is open into your browser. So you now have two tabs. So to go back to the application, click on the tab of the application. And you see I can navigate between the application and the report by clicking on the tab. Once I'm done with the report, I can simply close the tab. Now, if I click on the home button on the upper left corner, this will bring me back to the home screen of my application. And this is it as a short tutorial for how to use CollegeOffice as a student.